Hey there guys, this is 88 Shadow Angel here once again, and as promised this is the Horus Lupercal video 2, the build or finished build. If you watch the unboxing, I suppose it's not really unclear that how fairly simple it is to put this model together. It's the one thing I love about Forge World with the Primarch models. And it is that they are absolutely stunning models and really nice and fairly simple to build up, and they go together extremely well. So as you can see, this is on the, as with all the rest of them, are on the big diorama base. But with this one, I've actually managed to keep it separate by not putting a bit that goes in here to lock it all in, because quite honestly it's not particularly needed, and because I want to use Horus as the Horus model as a Space Marine Force Commander, I want to use obviously the model. So as you can see, the staircase is fairly easy. It is just the 4 posts with a rail on the top, which it's all marked out on there with small bobbles, which you just fit all the posts on, and then that's it, done. Right, so that out of the way. Now onto the big man himself. So I've done Horus with him looking out towards the way the mace is pointing to, because I don't know, I just see it as pointing out an enemy or something like that, rather than how every Forge World did him, with him sort of looking off to back towards this direction. So as you can see, real simple to put together, and it goes together really nicely. So all the tabards fit perfectly. The only fiddly bit I suppose I had was this set of these ones just here, because it's not particularly clear on how they fit and things like that. So but other than that, it was just nice simple push until they look about right, and there you go. So as for the cape as well, as you can see, it's a really nice join that actually comes along here, but it's a really nice join, which even unpainted is you can only just make it out. So once it's all painted up and everything, that you probably won't even realise there's a join there. So yeah, so you got this really nice looking cape as well. The arms fitted in really snugly, and they sit just where they're meant to. And so yeah, so it's a fairly quick vid. So obviously there's not, unlike some of the other Primarchs, it's not there's not a massive lot really to do to the model. I'm sure the more talented people out there will be able to customise a hell of a lot more, like the pose and things like that, so it looks a lot more unique to them. But personally, I like the pose anyway. To me, it does sit quite nicely for Horus in that sort of, well, War Master kind of pose. So yeah, so there you go guys. Like I say, it's only a fairly quickish vid, but yeah, definitely a model worth getting if you're into your Primarchs or Horus or whatever. It's definitely one to have in the collection. If you're, I'm sure if you've looked over on the Facebook page, you'll see there is a size comparison photo on there for anyone who hasn't seen this model in person, but he's a beast. And so next will obviously be the finished painted vid, which I'll put up obviously when it's done. I've got a couple ideas of how I want to do him, which is I want to have a go at doing him in white armour rather than black, because I want to kind of have that somewhat inspired by descriptions of him in like Primarchs and a couple others as well, where they just describe Horus in this magnificent ivory white armour, and to me it just sounded so much cooler than the typical black, the typical black armour that everyone knows him as. It's because I look at this model and I don't see the heretic, I suppose, or the betrayer side of Horus as of yet, because you see Horus in artwork and stuff, and he has pipes coming out of extra pipes on his head, skull trophies everywhere, and he looks like a betrayer. But to me, he just hasn't got that look as of yet, because obviously it's meant to be based on Istvan 5, I think. Yeah, I think I've got that right. So it's him sort of just revealing that he's the betrayer and the mastermind and the mind behind it. And so yeah, so should be an interesting one. And I'm hoping to base a 40k army off him, like I said before. So if all goes well, you may even see him at a couple of tournaments around the place, which could be cool. Yeah. So yeah, so that's me done. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for liking the Facebook page as well, which of course, as always, there'll be a link down below in the description box. Thank you for the comments, thank you for the like, thumbs up things, thank you for the comments over on Facebook, and I'll catch you again soon, guys. So thank you very much, catch you next time, stay safe, bye.